Alright, last story time about the pool. And this one is about the diving boards. Now, the diving boards, back in my day, and they did at the end, but they didn't at first, because it went pretty good most of the time. And the guy could see us from the canteen. The guy that used to check up on us. He used to watch from the canteen, or he'd be told from kids, because I used to dob kids in, and kids used to dob me about what's going on in the pool area. And he would go over the speaker. He was a guy with curly hair, like an afro kind of jazzy kind of look, back in the day, DJ kind of look, browny, blondie, permy kind of hair. And he would be over the radio, and he'd get to know people too, the bad ones. And he would have a go at you over the radio and tell you to get out or whatever he needed to say to you. Until eventually we had a person at the diving board section, but that didn't fix whatever problem it was, and then nothing. But what used to happen back there is before there was a person there, that you used to get bombed. Kids used to bomb you. And so straight after you jumped off the diving board, a kid might come quickly after you, because I did it to other kids, and so what goes around, come around, they come back at me. But some kids copped it without even doing it to them, right? And what happens is they used to jump off these high dive mines pretty high and hit you. And you can do some damage and I don't wonder if anyone drowned. I don't know of any of these stories, but it wouldn't surprise me. But once again, that's not the pool's fault, besides having a person at the ladder. But if it wasn't mandatory through law, because if it was, there would have been, then technically it's not the pool people. Well, this is how I see it. And it's back to the kids who were doing it. And if a parent needed to sue, maybe go sue another kid. But then just think about it at court. Kids do what kids do. And everyone needs to sue everyone because of accidents. What kind of world do we live in? Kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I don't know if there's real proof of someone being really naughty and real, whatever, and they've got proof of it. I understand that. But claims and possibilities, and this is why, and I want to play me. A lot of times it just all adds up, isn't it? Right? When it comes to that. That's what I believe when it comes to suing them. Lawyers don't care about what's right or wrong. It's just who wants to sue and who's going to pay us. Right? It's a job to them. And that's sad too when it comes to that system. It shouldn't be a job. It should be honour and loyalty in that system, and money comes with it. But now it's just money. But anyway, I'm not getting involved when it comes to lawyers. But you know what I've done with that pool? And mates of mine, I don't know if they ever remember or not, but I'm going to tell you, and you can believe it or not, right? But I was a bit of a rebel back then. And I actually got besides bombing other people, like I said, and I got bombed and it hurt a lot, and you can hardly swim. And I've talked about being bombed in a river as well. But at least at the pool, we had people that helped us. So most of the time when these things happen, someone else was there to pull you out. So nothing really happened because there's a lot of people around. But if they went around, things could have happened. But back then, people were more helpful, so they were like pretty much having coast guards everywhere, weren't they? Right? People wouldn't just look at it like you see a lot of people do today. They go, well, not my job or whatever. They'd actually do something. Right? And every time I've seen people get hurt, there was always plenty there to help. Right? But anyway, I actually pulled a bike up and didn't get caught till I was, a kid dobbed me in. Kid's running off, dobbed me in. He's sometimes serving customers and that, this person that watches as well. Did a few jobs at once. And, I remember getting dobbed in. I remember getting the bike to the top, and then he was on the microphone telling me not to do it. But I did it. And you know what? I got the hurt, and I got punished not going there for a little while too, that I remember. In the end, because riding a bike off, and I did it a second time too with a bridge. Riding, and I thought I might have to perfect the second time, but it still didn't work out, so I haven't did it again since, because it's not a good idea. And why did I do such a thing? To be cool, right? And the bike wasn't too big, and I carried it up with one hand, and I got up there on the board, and I sat on the little bike, and I rode it off the diving board, and cracked myself on the steering wheel and smacked my head, and it hurt a lot, but I got out of the water. It was okay, and it was the stupidest thing I've done. But people loved it, and I thought after all the pain, I thought it was worth that. I'm cool. but was I really? Right? In the end, I couldn't go back to the pool. I couldn't be cool for a while, so it all depends. And I wonder who still remembers that story, and if no one does, is it really cool? I could have killed myself, right? But I realised in the end it wasn't. That was the last time I did that, and the second time I did it, I thought I could perfect it by having a ramp and keeping the wheel up. Because as I hit the water, as you operate off, I just went, and it's like hitting a brick wall and knacking yourself on the bike, on the steering wheel, and crashing into the bike, right? It's not fun. So I thought the second time I wanted to try to go off and keep the steering wheel up and like, but just knowing gravity and not being good at it, and I've only done it, the second time, I didn't manage to hold it like that, and I still hit the water like that, being up a couple of stories high on a bridge in Howlong, right? When it lost its railings one time, it was missing, so it was allowed me to ride straight off. Right? And I did this with a bike that my brother that he got for Christmas once, and then he done it up and gave it to me for my birthday, and I ended up doing that with it in the end. But anyway, I told him about it. He said he'll never make me another birthday gift again, so I don't blame him for it. That's what happened. He spray painted and done it up, and I did that. But anyway, I wasn't expecting to get rid of the bike. See, that's what I tried to explain to my brother. I was expecting, being a kid, thinking that I was going to pull off this movie, be cool, because I wanted to ride home. And I was going to hold the bike with my hand, because I can hold the bike with my hand. I was talking about, look at this, I can just hold it with my hand. But I wasn't thinking about being in the water and the current. And I was trying to hold it, and it nearly drowned me trying to save that bike. So I had to let it go. I'm holding it, it's just getting deeper and pulling, and I'm getting dragged, and I had to let it go. But anyway, there's another story for you people. Bye-bye. And I'm not trying to outdo Biden either, but I'll put up a clip about Biden talking about his stories at pools too. And I thought, hey, if he does things like that, well, I could be a president because I can do stories like that too. Bye.